Natural bodybuilding is an art form. It's poetry. It's very, very difficult. And very few people have the patience to stay natural in the long term. Most people jump on gear in their early 20s, in their mid 20s. Natural bodybuilding takes a long, long time. It's painful. You see marginal gains over many years. And there's very few people that decide to stay natural for the entire course of their lifetime. But it's a beautiful art form. I have a tremendous passion for it. I love it. I love natural bodybuilding, and I will stay natural for my whole life. Today, I want to take you through my entire arm workout. Every single exercise. I like to think of my arms as a relatively strong point. I've built very, very good arms naturally over the last 5.5 years of training. And I want to run you through my entire arm workout, starting with tricep dips. In order to target your triceps more than your chest, a lot of people do this for chest, maintain more of an upright posture and don't lean forward as much, which activates more chest. If you have more of an upright posture, you're hitting more triceps, which is what I'm doing here. I then moved on to reverse grip bench press. I love reverse grip bench press. I think it's a phenomenal exercise, quite an awkward exercise, a very unorthodox exercise. You don't see many people doing it in the gym, but it takes the pressure off the chest as a conventional bench press would and places more activation and more focus on the triceps. It's a great mass builder for the triceps. I love doing it. After reverse grip bench press, I went on to very, very close grip bench press. My hands are almost touching here. There's like 5 or 6 inches between my hands. This is incredibly close. Some would say this puts too much pressure on the wrists. But for me, going this close, you get even more tricep activation than you would from a normal close grip bench press. I love doing this exercise, and it's a phenomenal exercise. Starting with biceps, I started with heavy barbell cheat curls. I love doing barbell cheat curls. People are gonna call me out for my form here, or why are you swinging, why are you doing this? Barbell cheat curls are a great way to add mass to your biceps. I love doing them, and you should incorporate them too. I then moved on to hammer curls. For hammer curls, I started with a very, very heavy set on the 24 kilo dumbbells. There is a lot of swinging involved. Again, there's some cheat form being used here, but I always do that very, very heavy set with a bit of cheat form. I then move on to lighter weight and have stricter form and go higher rep. That's how I tend to train my arms. I always do a heavy set with a little bit of cheat form, and then I move on to lighter weight with more perfect form. After this, I went on to incline seated dumbbell curls. There's a slight incline, as you can see. For me, this way you get more of a stretch on the biceps, and there's greater range of motion when you do bicep curls on an incline like this. I love doing them, and they're a phenomenal exercise. I then finished my bicep workout with seated preacher unilateral hammer curls, using my leg as a preacher for the execution of the movement. This is a great finisher. I love doing hammer form for this exercise. I might mix it up sometimes and go for a different wrist positioning, but I went for the hammer form here. It's a great finisher to kill off the biceps. You should try it at the end of your workout. That's my full arm workout, guys. My arm philosophy is quite simplistic, and I like training arms heavy. I think if you want to have big arms naturally, you need to train heavy. A lot of people do high rep, low weight for arms. They change their philosophy. They'll train legs heavy, they train back heavy, they'll train chest heavy, but for arms they go high rep, low weight for some reason. I believe you should train your arms the same way you train any other muscle group. Start off with your heavy sets, your heavy dirty sets, and then strip the weight off and go for lighter weight with higher reps. I believe arms are no different to any other muscle, and that's how I train my arms, just like I train my legs. And you know, for me, arms are such an essential part of your physique. When you talk about male strength, when you talk about what's the first muscle people notice, it's normally your arms. That's why most guys train arms many times per week, because they want big arms to show off, I don't know, in front of women, in front of other people. Arms are normally the signifier of strength in life, in society. So you need a great set of arms, and this is how I built my arms naturally. A lot of people do push-pull legs and they add in their arm workout on the end, so they'll do back and biceps, chest and triceps. For me, I like training arms on their own. If you really want big arms, you should have an arm day only. You should have an arm only day where you hit your arms, you really target them, really hit them hard. If you're training arms after you've already done chest and shoulders or back, your nervous system's already going to be fatigued, you're going to be tired, you're not going to be able to lift as heavy as you would be able to if you trained arms on their own. So I firmly believe you should have an arm only day. That's my full arm workout, guys. That's another video done. I hope you enjoyed it. Nick Kajazi here, the founder of the Mendez Cartel. Stay tuned for another video. Follow me on Instagram at Mendez_cartel. TikTok, it's the same name. If you're interested in online coaching, click the link in my bio or my Instagram profile and fill out the application form, or just DM me on YouTube or Instagram or any of my social media. I love coaching and I really want to help everyone I can. Thank you guys, that's my video. Stay tuned for more. And as always, long live King Charles III and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.